Greetings, one and all. Welcome back at last to Robocraft and to the air hugs, which shall be the air hugs no longer. There were so many really good names for this bot suggested in the comments that it took a long time to pick one. And in the end, it wasn't even that I looked at it and I thought, that is the most awesome name I've ever seen. It's just a name that made me laugh for so long that I felt that if I didn't pick it, it would have been just completely... It would have just felt like cheating, honestly. I had such a laugh, because when I saw it, I don't know, it just tickled my funny bone at that particular moment. This shall be known as the Angry Tortoise. A name suggested by Equin Trevian. I'm sorry, that I realize lots of people are going, but it's not mythological. Does it look like a tortoise? Not really. But just something about this name. It's just cute and awesome, and that is the name of this bot from now on. The Angry Tortoise has been thus named. Okay, now, in this episode, I have mentioned that we are going to be doing flyers. We're going to specifically see how flyers can handle against Flak. Now, for this one, I'm not going to build an interceptor. Honestly, if we've got Flak on our team, I just flat out don't need an interceptor for this battle. What I do need, however, is something that is going to be a little more punchy. Now, one thing with the update is that shields really don't matter. I mean, they really don't make enough of a difference against the aeroflak, because the aeroflak just does all of its damage to everything in its AoE. And effectively bypasses shields. So, same with Triforcing. These things are no longer effective. The aeroflak damages around that sort of stuff. So, let's just not bother with it and go for something else instead. We're going to be going with bombers, because that is more likely to do damage to an aeroflak. So, let's get all of you set up. There's 5. We want another 2. There we go. So, we've now got 7 plasmas. Where does that put us? That still only puts it in 7,487. Honestly, that's actually so low that it's unlikely we're going to see an aeroflak. But you never know. Some people are sometimes very ingenious with the way they do that. Though an aeroflak by itself is worth an awful lot. If we actually just quickly have a look at how much an aeroflak is in robot ranking, it's more than the robot ranking of this entire bot by itself. I'm going to take this bot out, nevertheless, for one battle, and one battle only, just to see how relaxed the matchmaker is at this moment, I suppose, more than anything. So we're going to jump into a team deathmatch. If we see an aeroflak, then we know flat out that the weapon alone on that bot is worth more than my entire bot put together, every single part of it, worth more than the entire thing, that one weapon. So if we do see one of those in this team deathmatch, well, you know, then I will take off my hat and I will solemnly nod to all those people who've been saying that, yeah, it's not just that matchmaking is relaxed, it's matchmaking is just flat out broken. Yeah, I'll concede that if we end up in a battle where a single weapon on one of the bots there is worth more than my entire bot, then it's probably a good sign that it is actually flat out broken. Now it's so interesting, we just don't know what we're fighting against. So there's no real way of me being able to tell just from the name, unless someone just calls themselves, yeah, this is a Flak bot. But if nothing else, this is going to give us a chance to reacquaint ourselves with the control scheme of the Skyplow Mark III. And off we go. Let's get up there, find our opponents, see if we can't shell some people. And honestly, there is a part of me that hopes that the Flak is here, because of how broken that would imply the matchmaking is, because it would amuse me. I know, I'm amused by very strange things. Right, got one enemy over there. Probably got some enemies back here as well. They haven't spotted me yet. Let's swoop around. I've got a radar. I'm picking up one enemy in here. They have almost certainly picked me up. Yep, those are flak tracks. So we do have ridiculously overpowered weapons in this matchmaker. So I was actually starting to think, yeah, there's no way it's going to be that broken. But no, actually, it appears it is on both sides. We've got broken things on both sides. I am so outgunned in this fight. Nope. You could hit me once and you'd probably explode my entire bot, but you know what? You can't hit me, so ha 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 ha. That's right. You can't kill what you can't hit. Pro strats right there.
Enemy spotted.
Bombs away.
Enemy spotted.
And again.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Let's not play around with the aeroflak too much, though. Oh dear, that was a bit of a shame.
Enemy spotted.
Go away. I don't appreciate your company. Pow. That was an awesome shot, if I do say so myself. Oh dear, I have been pinged. That is actually a bad time, because their aeroflak is now trying to hit me. I think I may have been clipped. Drat. Oh, I'm not going to hang around here, no. I'm going somewhere else in order to right myself. The Skyplow, very good at maneuvering. Even upside down, it's still actually a fairly good flyer. Up we go! Not too many flyers are that maneuverable when they're on their heads. Where are you?
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
That's bad times for me. Alright, nope. Nope.
Enemy spotted.
Someone please kill that scallywag over there. Well, they are actually exploding fairly close by as well, just that I was too fast. I was outrunning the explosions. I approve. No.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, you're gonna ruin my day, aren't you? Yep. You've already taken off the rear of my bot. Front of my bot is gone. I was a little bit too cocky there. Never mind. Once again, Skyplow is no joke when it comes to running away. We'll just park here for a moment. Wait until all of my movement components are repaired. Go away! Damn it, missed. I'm gonna be a bit crazy. Go straight over your head and try and take you out. There we go! Take that, you scallywag, you! Also, your little medic friend, too. That's right. Oh dear. There we go. Swing around. You're going down in a moment. There we are. And back around. Nope.
Spotted.
Clipped you, but not enough damage yet. Trying to guesstimate where you're going to be. There we are. It's just you left. Okay, 2 kills towards the end there. Not too bad in my opinion. Second highest. Even though we won, the green 228 Elite actually got more. Now, it has been pointed out to me that the scores of the winning team have been doubled is just there. It's not actually true in team deathmatch. The winners and losers, their scores aren't doubled. So you were just generally better than me there. You got a lot of healing done. Of course, yeah. Medics tend to score quite highly. Well done. Well done. You even got a little bit of damage. You didn't kill anyone, didn't assist on anyone. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. But yeah, that really does go to show just how broken Matchmaker is sometimes. There were quite a few people in that match who had weapons more expensive than my entire bot. Nevertheless, my bot actually managed to go a bit toe-to-toe with some of them. And not come out dead, at the very least. Came out like half dead. Certainly that the last time that the aeroflak got a bead on me, it was actually quite punchy. But on the whole, pretty happy with this. So let's jump into you know what? Let's go to the pit. Let's find out what the pit is like with the Skyplow Mark III set for plasma engagement. Now, the only issue here is when it comes to aircraft, everyone with an AA weapon in the pit is going to be focusing on you because that's their best chance of getting some points. But we'll see how it goes. Nevertheless, it's going to be a little while before we get into the battle, so I'm going to pause the episode here, and I will bring you back when we're in the pit. And welcome back, everyone, to the pit. We have started in quite possibly the worst place for a flyer to start.
Get ready.
Under a bunch of bloody rocks, really? Hello.
Enemy spotted.
Is there someone above you? Yes, there is.
Spotted.
Wow, you've got an aeroflak flyer? What the dickens? Witchcraft! Not even a good flyer for taking on aircraft.
Enemy spotted.
Realistically speaking. Are you all firing the aeroflak right now? I think you actually might be. That is a beautiful bot, though. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to go and play with the ground goblins. Nope. Don't want it. Ah, scallywags. Ouch.
The leader has killed you.
Drat. Ah, it's a tesseract of all things. Okay. Well, let's get back up there. They have their place still, it seems. So if that
Enemy spotted.
aeroflak gets his number, it's going to be quite nasty for them, I suspect. Let's duck down. Nope. Oops, something nearby. Hello. I refuse. Mostly. Hope to refuse. Nope. Plasma duel. Best duel. There we go. Aha, you should have picked on someone who is less maneuverable.
Enemy spotted.
Hello there, upside down tank. I'm just hoping I can steal the kill. And now. Mine! Yoink. Oh no, actually I've only got 1 point. Still yours. Ah, how annoying. Oh, damn it. I was trying to pull up. That would have been a perfect assassination attempt on the leader. Alas, flubbed it. Bingo! Okay, I strongly suspect you're going to be the winner here. And there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do about that. Nope. Absolutely not, thank you. Oh dear, I'm going down. Crash landing. Okay, let's not be upside down when the leader gets here. Or let's. Damn it, should have let myself repair. It's going to be a bit of a harder battle, considering. No. Just need to avoid you for now. Okay, fine. I'll just destroy any chance you have of surviving. It's good enough for me. And maybe take off the leader, a couple of the leader's weapons. No. Alas, the leader is going to win this one fairly quickly, I suspect. Alright, there we go. Now, if you've got a bot that is that OP, I mean, sportsmanship aside, it's a good bot. It's a very, very capable bot. And if you've got something like that, the pit is going to be just a money ground for you. You are going to be printing your RP. Let's see if I can't get the shot. No, I can't. Let's see if I can get the leader. No, I cannot. Go for the leader, you fool! Worth like a bajillion times more than me. Also, I want you to weaken him so I can kill him. Ah, scallywags! The leader's got my number. No! Leave me alone, you bully!
The leader has killed you.
Oh, you swine! Strongly suspect that no one's going to win this if we don't start focusing on the leader. Well, no one but the leader is going to win this. And, you know, makes sense, okay. Let's go in there. Nope. About there. Ouch. 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 Ah, I thought that was close enough, but alas, no. About there. No, my gun's taking way too long to align. Ah, that was a good attempt, but a little bit shy, and then I undershot it next. And the leader is repairing. Haha! I've stopped your repairs! Well, I'm happy with that, even if that is all I achieve and then I die. I made your life slightly less convenient. Ouch. If I can't break something on you. Hoping I can. Ah. Alas, no. Death is coming for you! I am marginally satisfied with your end. Though I strongly suspect the leader did not get killed, and that is a grave sin. All of that work that was put into getting the leader down there just didn't pay off. But it seems that people have started to cotton on to the fact that the leader is now worth a bajillion points, and there's quite a few bots here that are actually designed to take the leader out. So why aren't they doing that? Ouch! You crook! Try and get rid of all these bits. Ah! Tiptoeing to my destruction. Ah well, I guess you deserve that victory. I did, in the end, defeat you in an air duel. Bingo! Need to use my height advantage over the leader here. I think I actually clipped you there. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, okay, maybe yes. I'm sorry. Let me go.
The leader has killed
Damn it. I said sorry and everything. You went to say, oh, alright then. If only Fallout kind of spotting mechanics worked in here. All I'd need to do is duck away from the leader for about 3 seconds and he'd forget I ever existed. Let's nip down on this side. Hello. Try and take you apart while you can't fight back, shall we? I think that is a grand idea. I'm not even on the leaderboard at the moment. Ah, you stole my kill. Kill stealer. Stole both of them. Okay, I got one there. Not too bad. Oh, the leader actually did die at one point, because the leader is worth far less points now. Fighting against a Tesseract. Is there ever a point? May as well just sit here with my belly pointed to the sky and hope for a swift and relatively painless death. Whee! Take that! Ah! Almost hit your plasma. Didn't though. I'm quite impressed that I didn't. This is painful though. I'm kind of bouncing in every direction I don't want to be. I want to be in the direction where you can't shoot me anymore. If possible. Apparently no. That would just be too convenient. The leader is dominant at 16 points at the moment. Stay low. Stealth mode. Okay. Enough of stealth mode. Up we go. Ouch. Ouch again. No. I'm actually fairly certain that a Tesseract, unless those thrusters are much lower level than I suspect, I think a Tesseract is worth a fair bit more than this bot, purely on its movement components, much less its weapon systems. I could be wrong on that one though. That's a big guess, but from what little I've seen of Tesseracts, they look like they're fairly expensive bots to build. In CPU, that is. Nope. Someone swoops in now and kills you when I'm lining up the final death bomb. I'll be very disappointed. Wow. Can't believe the what's going on? Where are the others?
leader.
Oh. Wow. Well done. There's a big old fight down there, it seems. Let's try and avoid death, shall we? Hopefully, just pick off your guns where I can. Oh, damn it. I can't turn properly. That was unfortunate. Let's just skim along here for a little bit. Oh, no. I don't want to be out of here. And up we go. Go, go, go. Oh, no. I wasn't watching where I was going. Well played. I literally drove straight into the open maw of my enemy. Oh. Well played. That was actually quite enjoyable, despite my terrible performance, I feel. Okay, well, that took a fair bit of time, so we don't have enough time for a battle arena, but we definitely do have enough time for one more team deathmatch. I can't believe the classic blunder. I wasn't watching where I was going, and I drove straight into a Tesla blade. Robocraft, you do make me chuckle sometimes. Okay. And we're back. Right, let's see. Does anything here seem like it would be the new Thundercloud? That sounds like a flak. On our side, we've got a couple of cool sounding plane names, honestly.
Has begun.
I'm really liking that the Flyers are, you know, back in the game quite a lot at the moment. I'm seeing Flyers in almost every game. And there was definitely a big part of pretty much everyone that was worried the Flyers were going to be a thing of the past for a while until aeroflaks were rebalanced. But in my opinion, FreeJam got the balancing on the aeroflak actually pretty good. Pretty spot on the first time. I It doesn't look like we have too much in the way of flak here.
Enemy spotted.
Let's get you all spotted.
Enemy spotted.
Don't really want to take too much in the way of SMG fire for now. And about there. No, that was a bit of a long shot, really. Let's try and help out a little bit down here if we can. Also, kill steal every now and then doesn't hurt either. Go for the medic. Take off the medic's components and the medic will die. Well, I mean, obviously, but also everything it's trying to medic will die, which is the main thing you want to be aiming for there. Up and around. This is, of course, team deathmatch. There are no respawns here. I had to say that because I'd completely forgotten. Let's swoop up and around, please.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, some nasties over there that we don't want to play with.
Enemy spotted.
And bombs away. Direct hit.
Enemy spotted.
Another enemy just there that we don't really want to play with. There we go. I need our SMGs to be focusing on the flyers, honestly, because they are going to be much harder for me to deal with. Didn't give my weapons enough time to re-aim. There we go, just clip you a little bit. And we get a shot on. We probably can. Hello. Don't really want to play with you. I'm a bomber after all. My place is shelling ground targets. That rail would probably be better used hitting the aircraft, though, I'll be honest with you.
Enemy spotted.
Bingo! Direct hit! There you go. It's always worth taking your time to line up a shot. Always worth it. Where are you going to be? Up there. Swing around. And going to be a bit of a tricky shot, that one. Yeah. Wasn't judging the distance correctly. Oh, wow. I really thought that one was going to hit. Where are you going to go down? Because you are going down at this point. It would be better for me to wait at about there. That was where you landed, but you already had so much momentum going. Where are you going now? About there? No. Massive overestimation on where you were going to end up. Okay. Have we got all the enemies? Yes, we do. Very well. Heading back around to their base. There's a desync probably somewhere. Hello. Just a plasma bombardment of greeting there. I love the skyplow. It's such a smooth flight. And engage reverse thrusters now. Okay, we would have stopped if it wasn't for the fact that my controls died once the game was over. Okay, good game, everyone. That was actually pretty nice. A nice one to end on. 3 kills, assists. Not the most damage, but the highest score. I'll accept that. Yeah, I think that was a pretty nice battle there for us to wrap this episode up with. So, my opinion about Flyers versus aeroflak, definitely need more testing, but certainly they don't seem as OP as a lot of people have been saying in the comments. There's been a lot of frustration, but hey, there's still a load of Flyers out there. So it can't be that bad. That's just an observation that you can make even if you're not a flyer. But B, from playing a flyer, it's very easy to dodge aeroflak. If you're not close to it when it goes off, you're probably not going to get damage at all. It's just going to clip your tail or something like that. Even when I was right over the aeroflak, that was the only time I got hit properly. And even then, it only took my tail off. Mind you, it did take my whole tail off. It was cleaving chunks of my bot apart. If the Skyplow wasn't as nippy of a flyer as it is, I probably would have died in that hail of aeroflak fire at that point. But we did manage to just carry on, coast out of the way, and then regenerate and then come back. The aeroflak is not as scary of a weapon as I feel that some people think it will be. Whether they've actually experienced it or not, or whether they're just drawing conclusions from observing, but from my experience, I don't think the aeroflak is OP. I think it's fairly well balanced, to be perfectly honest, despite the very high robo ranking cost that it has. But that's going to be it from me. As always, I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have, then do leave me a comment letting me know what you enjoyed, or a like on the video to let me know that you want to see more Robocraft in the future. But until then, do take care.